We are in Portland, Oregon, and in this video, we're gonna give you a tour of Union Station in Portland. Let's begin.
Thank you, sir. All right, here we are. This is the outside of the Union Station. I really like this tower. If I go close to it, you guys can see it says "Go by train," and on the other side it says Union Station.
And the time on the clock is not correct. It is actually incorrect. This is not the time.
Yeah.
It's 7 in the morning and we left our hotel at 6:30. We woke up really early because we have to catch our train. But before we have to give you a tour of the station and we are pretty excited about it.
All right, so let's head in. And as we go in, you can admire those columns. You can admire that building. It's such an unique architecture. This may be the most classically beautiful building that we have come across, and we have done New York Moynihan Station, which is modern and great, Chicago, iconic. We have done Miami, tiny, and New Orleans, which was also quite small, and we also have done Marrakesh.
No, our favorite one you're forgetting, which was Washington,
Oh,
DC,
you're right.
and that was gorgeous. But the outside of the building, I think this has to be the most unique so far that we have experienced.
Now for 7 o'clock, right, it is nice and quiet outside. There were a few folks here, so we were cautiously just looking around as we were exploring the building. But yeah, no, it seems pretty safe. I know a lot of you always send us a message whether the train stations are safe, what is the environment, what are the restaurants in there. But you can see the environment here, nice and quiet, 7 a.m. on a beautiful Sunday morning. Heading on inside, there is food to go or dine in at Wilf's Restaurant and Bar. So you can check out the picture here. It's historical, and if you look closely, it's dated 1913 Union Station. How cool is that? We are in a Union Station. It's actually very rare to be in a train station and it's nice and quiet.
Yeah.
So we can walk around and explore a little bit. I think this train hall is pretty small.
It is small, but it's beautiful. Yet another Union Station for us, and we are really liking it because the ceilings are high. And if you look around, the ceiling is gorgeous. It is beautiful. What I like more about this station, even though it's small, it is very organized. You will see everything nicely labeled.
So those two are baggage rooms.
Yeah.
There's the telephone area and vending machine. And then the last one is the station manager's office.
Yes, that's the security.
Yeah.
All those gates go out to the trains.
From trains to trains, so passengers arrive from there. And then these two are the exit gates, gates 5 and 6. Very simple.
Now on this side, there's an additional waiting room, which we will go and explore and show you guys. And then here you have your store.
Yeah.
So everything is really nicely organized and really nicely labeled. There is an information desk right up there where you will have all the train information on the screen, and also somebody helping out with
customer service.
Yeah.
And of course, when we came in, our question was, we have never been to the station, what is the process to follow? And she said, boarding will start for 8:30 train at 8:15.
Yeah.
Hang out by gate 5, that's what we're doing right there. And that's that.
Now, right now, it does feel like it is really early morning, so it does feel like we're getting a private tour of the whole station because it's completely empty.
Well, it's not as small as the Miami train station. It's actually grand. But when you think of some of the other cities around that we have shown you guys those stations from that perspective, I like the part that there's no, like, it's not Chicago train station. You have to go up for food court, down for this. I mean, everything, like Alia said, is in your reach within a minute. Down here is the sitting area in the main hall. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of benches on both sides. And on this side, in the baggage room, there's a desk here, check bags for Cascade service. We are taking the Cascade. That's where you take the Amtrak bus loading. baggage department in there. They also weigh the bags, so that is good to know. This is your full desk view. 4 or 5 agents. There's a screen there with your train times and a classic board in the back too.
Yes.
We can see our Cascade, and here's another ceiling to floor view. Now, Alia, what about Amtrak buses?
Yeah, they also run buses service from here, and this is the same area where you will go for bus loading. Now, moving on this side is where you have telephones and vending machines.
Some outlets here too. As we go check out the vending machine, now we always...
Oh my God.
Oh, you saw... Oh.
That is so old.
That is so cool. So phone booths, for those of you who are new on this planet Earth and have never seen phone booths, this is where you would go to make a phone call to your loved one, telling them that you're on your way to wherever. On your way
and
home.
Right now what we have left are mostly the booths. There's only one that has a telephone, actual telephone in there.
Yeah, look, there is a payphone by Quest. Wow, that is a blast from the past there. Now, from a price perspective, we are in a Union Station, so all your snacks are about $2 each, and then your drinks, we'll check C4, is $3 for your bottle of soda. After the telephone is your station manager. Nobody's there, so you guys can see what that looks like. And then here are the gates. So from trains, again, one place to exit. There is some sitting area there, which is kind of cool. And then 2 trains, your 6B, 6 and 6A gates. And last but not least, your 5 gates. So it's 5, 6A, 6, 6B, and 7. Those are all the gates here. There's a giant screen here instead of a human, but telling you the information, we are taking, our next train is 8:30. There was another one at 6:45, Cascades. We took the 8:31. Make sure you come back and check us on another Amtrak Cascade. We're only doing from Portland to Seattle. Next time we might do it from California all the way end to end.
Yep.
That would be kind of cool, because I heard it's one of the most beautiful trains you can take. Now, after the gates area, there is a waiting room with also restrooms in here, and there is a store, so you can check out the seating for waiting area, and you can check out the store. So there's pictures of what you can buy here, t-shirts wise. Here's another view of what the waiting area looks like. More seating here, benches too, but comfortable seating as well. Authorized personnel only in through that gate, and those are your restrooms. So ladies here, and there's a staircase and men's bathroom here, and this used to be an exit. That is where the restaurant lounge here, and there's a sign there that if you want to go to the restaurant, you have to enter it from the front. So when you get off from the car, taxi, Uber, Lyft, you can just enter the restaurant there. I'm not sure what the restaurant timings are, but they do have a nice big ad that you can pick a burger for your train.
I think the restaurant is a really great idea. This time around we only have 3 hours long ride, so we may not go crazy about food, but we are sure looking forward to the views.
Now, talking about the views, there are 3 different trains that you can take. There's Empire Builder, California Zephyr, and Coast Starlight. So these 3 trains go end to end. I'll show you. This one starts in Chicago and goes all the way to Seattle, Washington, or Portland, Oregon. That's the Empire Builder. The California Zephyr goes from Chicago all the way to San Francisco, with a little arm for Oakland, California. And last but not least, the Coast Starlight, Los Angeles, all the way to Seattle. And so these are the 3 trains. We are on Cascade for today. Wish there was a banner for Cascade. We're gonna go inside the store and show you guys how much the Coke is and water is in here. They have coffee and a menu. There's a little kitchen back there. So juices are $6.95. They have sandwiches for $12.95. Salads here too. Caesar salad for $11.95. And they do have bagels for $3.50 with cream cheese for $1.25. So for $4.75, you can get yourself a bagel and cream cheese. From a Coke perspective, your Coke bottles are $3.95 here. and your juices are $3.95. You can also get some ice cream here, some snacks to go with. I like those community chips. Really see them. Buy a postcard here and also buy t-shirts right behind Alia. Talking about snacks, Werner Hot and Spicy Ranchers Mix. That would be my snack of the day if this train ride was longer than 3 hours. And it's too early in the morning to go straight to snacks. But they do have a nice selection of t-shirts. Last minute when you're traveling, and if you miss out on anything, you can definitely come here and fill up.
They also have some duffel bags in case you need them.
They also sell pins. Amtrak pins if you're interested. Love that one. Wow. They also have muffins and croissants. That actually looks good. $4.25, cookies for $3.50. We can ask the kids if they want something from here. We do have our voodoo donuts with us too. I think this was a very relaxed experience. Maybe it's Sunday, maybe it's the morning time, but I like when it's nice and quiet. So we still have about half hour to go for our train to come. We're just sitting here admiring. I think coming to Union Station early is much better. Again, our train doesn't leave until 8:30. We came here around 7. And I like that there is no rush. I just also wanted to show you guys the nice clock on the marble wall there. And Alia and his were hunting for food in the store. Did you guys hunt for food in the store?
Oh yeah, I think Kiza likes a few things from the bakery, so he still has to make up his mind. So he wanted a Danish pastry, but then he's confused. We do have donuts, so he may wanna go for something savory.
Yeah, go for something savory, like a croissant.
Yeah, I'll probably get a croissant.
Or a bagel with cream cheese.
There's bagels?
They can also toast it, I think.
You
wanna go find out? All right, his boys. Isa, did you get a bagel too?
Yeah.
You can hand it to him. All right, bagel and cream cheese. Our total was $9.50. Not bad. It's still cheaper than the airport. So at this cafe, they also have $7.95 smoothies that you can get. But we are waiting for our bagel and cream cheese. Ended up getting 4 cream cheese, $1.25 each. And I know the receipt. We didn't get the receipt for the other 2, but we paid for 4. Got our bagels. Alia's researching the next adventure, and 2 hot bagels, 4 cream cheeses. On this delicious note, hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us on this tour of the beautiful Union Station. We're gonna catch you guys in the... Bye for now. We are waiting to board our next Amtrak adventure on the Cascades on the West Coast. How cool is that? All right, we are moving. It is 8:10 right now. Oh wow, that's our home.
Okay, for some reason, this is always so exciting.
This is always very exciting.
Yeah, I love this feeling right now.
Okay, Alia, you're gonna tell him 4 for Seattle.